according to people I've spoken to on the ground, spent time with, most of the GOTV efforts, the Get Out the Vote efforts, are coming from the NAACP down there, which speaks mostly to older people. So younger Black rural people feel completely untapped. What is your plan to reach those voters?
And Tiffany, that's exactly what we've heard over the last few election cycles. Nobody's talking to me. Nobody cares about what I think. So why should I care about going out to vote for you? What difference does it make? And it's important to remember Atlanta is only roughly 600,000 people in population. Metro area, just over 6 million. We're barely hitting half the state. So there are a lot of people who don't live in urban centered areas that you're right, they live in other corners of the state. And again, it goes back to tapping into people when you're talking about expansion of Medicaid in Georgia. We always talk about we want to be LSU and we want to be Alabama in football, but yet Louisiana and Alabama have expanded Medicaid. We still got 300,000 people who are not covered. 9 rural hospitals have closed because we've not expanded Medicaid. Those are the issues that you talk to in these talk about in these rural communities. And you're talking about counties that don't have pediatricians, that don't have OBGYNs. That makes a difference. We're not just talking about our farmers. We're talking about people who own small businesses. We've got 45% of the people in the state employed by small businesses. When you're talking about tariffs, when you're talking about the 600,000 people from the Port of Savannah and Port of Brunswick who have businesses directly related to the ports, they're being impacted by tariffs. And then a lot of these other issues, whether it's my plan to eliminate income taxes for teachers, that impacts communities across the state. It transcends party lines. So you're talking about corporate landlords. People can't afford to buy houses. They can't get anybody on the phone to talk about a repair in their home from these corporate landlords that nobody's ever seen before. Those things transcend communities when you're talking about our support of small businesses. So many of these issues aren't just urban issues. We all want the same things. We want our communities to be safe. We want to have access to healthcare. We want to be able to put food on the table. All these things transcend community.